When you open your Canva, this is what you'll be seeing. This is the front face, the interface. Then you scroll up to the place written custom size. You click on custom size and add your size. But I'm going to be using Instagram post, square post, which is 1080 to 1080 pixels. Your own can change. You can choose any one you wish. Then you click on create new design to open a workspace for you. What design we're creating now will be a very simple design. It should be a church flyer with no image, just design, just words, typography, to teach us a nice use of typography and visual balance. You click on gallery. Because I already have the background, I'll click on gallery, scroll up, gallery, and this is it. This is exactly the church flyer we're going to replicate, even though it may not be exactly the same, but we'll try to replicate this church flyer. Then we choose our background. I'm going to delete this now. Choose our background, go to the gallery, and this is the background we'll be using. We click on this one. This is the background we'll be using. Click add to page. Notice that below here are the tools. Anything you click, the tools related to it will show here, where you can make adjustments. And these three dots over here will be using it. And once you click the three dots, you move downward, and this space written set image as background, we are going to click it. And now you notice this image is already our background. And because it is showing very well, we don't want it to conflict with what we are going to be typing on the flyer. So we are going to scroll down. Once you select it and select the background, you will move to scrolling. This place written transparency, we click it and we reduce the transparency a bit. Then I guess we have to take it back. It's now making the background look white. We take it back and we start typing our text on top of the design. When you click this button text, you choose heading. Already my brand, my font colors, my fonts are already here, but we are not going to be using the normal fonts. So you click heading. This will show this way. Make all caps lock. I'm going to write, what's our going Sunday. You click enter. Then that image, you select it, you click on it to increase the size. I'm going to be changing the font because this font is not suitable, it's not that bold. We're using something like Montserrat. I like this font very well because it has different styles. Come down to this extra bold. Well, let's keep it at bold. If you notice that the color of this, because the color is black and the background is dark, it is not clear, it is not visually appealing, and you cannot see it properly. So we are going to be changing the font color, so even blending a bit to the background, and it's supposed to show distinct difference. So you click on the word and you come over to font color. Choose this white. I'm going to reduce the spacing. Click advanced spacing, reduce it. And then we text another text. We can just duplicate this one and write program. I'm going to reduce the font size and increase spacing. Again, this background is problematic to this text, so we are going to change the background anyway. We're going to click advanced and letter spacing. I'm going to increase it a bit, and this is not like this. This background, I'm going to replace it. Let's choose a better background. I'll go to my pins. Let's find better backgrounds. Yes, this one is nice. This is nice. We are going to group these two. We want to group them. We want to make them aligned so well. Or even let's change the font and make it something like Anton. And because I already know the font, I know how fonts look. I may not be able to get it this way, but I already know the fonts. Some of the fonts I like using. Let me choose something like Anton. And this is it. Even this, change to Anton. And we're going to increase the space because we already reduced the spacing. It is jam-packed. This is nice like this. Spacing on the second one. And this is it. Once you click this, you move it a bit. That the line will guide it. And once you already seen this line, just know that it's straight. And this same thing. The line is a guide. And this is nice this way. I want to be shifting it downward because you have other things to add to it. So you click this notch button as you scroll down, select it and scroll down and click the notch button. This is okay this way. I'm going to add presence. We write the name of the church on top. Write presence. And then come down here, add some shapes to make it look very nice. But first, I'm going to group these two letters so that they'll be visually appealing and you can join them. You click on select multiple. You click group and increase the size. As you increase the size, you can also reduce the spacing because it's now looking awkward. I want to reduce the letter spacing. This is okay like this. Make it stay in the center of every design. I want to be adding shapes. Click elements, add shapes, type shapes. Let's click the elements and type shapes. Once it comes up like this, you choose this first shape, this rectangle, click on it. I'm going to duplicate it. The color is nice, but not the best we can go for. I want to make the color a bit a kind of red, and we darken it. We click this plus sign. You need to observe also that is once you click the button, it will lead you to where we are going, to things related to that color, to the shape you clicked. This color is nice this way, so that the background will maintain color harmony, it will not be chaotic. Yes, we change it to the second color. This is the second color, and this is the color. When you be designing your own, you can make it just tweak the color. Let it be dark, so that the color comment will work well. And we texting on top of it, presence. Presence. Is nice. Increase the font size. So once you click the letters, you see all these toolbar. And click font size, increase. Let's increase to kind of 50 or so. 50 is nice. It's on top of here. You can make it, you can change the color to something like yellow. I guess what is the best. There's no mix with the background. Sorry for that. I'm going to increase the spacing. Next thing to do now is to type the name of the church and then add the fixtures as is in this flyer. Expected of this flyer. I will now add some tricky designs, if you can, to boost, make designs more lively. The next thing is, let's now add we are now going to add the text. You go on and click text. Let's click the text. You type the name of the church. And I'm going to be typing click text. Click this head and let's type the name of the church. I'm going to be using Living Faith Church, Abuja. Yeah, this church is not existing. We are going to be using it. Living Faith Church, Abuja. Increase the size. And we are going to be changing the font. The font should be Anton. I'm going to be reducing the size a bit so that to not redirect the main message. The main message is Sunday program. And what is remaining now is the fixtures. And once you add the fixtures, you now add some, or just let's add some tweaky designs. Once you click this, click on effects. I'm going to be using lift. That is a dark shadow, and we are reducing it up. Notice how it is now. And for these shapes, I'm going to be adding a style. we repeat the same. We click style like this. I want to change the stroke color to white. As you know, blending exactly to the background. Stroke color to white. Yeah. And we now text what is inside. First thing I have inside is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock a.m. Notice, make sure the font is white, because white works well in a dark background. You can imagine if the background of this shape is white and you're adding a white text on it, it's not going to be showing. So you make sure that the font is white. I want to increase the font size or even change it to Anton. But let's change it to Anton. And this is it. Anton is usually a bold font. You duplicate it for the second one. Once you click it, to give you option of editing what is written inside. I'm going to write 25th December. This is how we are going to leave it. We stretch it. And this is it. Now just flyer is ready. And then the lesson to learn from this flyer is that the main idea and the main thing is this Sunday program. So you have to highlight it. It has to be large to show what you are doing so that it will grab attention immediately. Then present is something tweaky, it must not be there. So once the person has seen the church and the Sunday program with the date and the time, the main message has been passed across. Every other thing is additional. Then to make it nice, although we don't have their logo, we need to have a logo before the living page, and behind you can add speakers. But for the sake of training, this is really nice. You can replicate this design actually in Canva, and that is it. Thank you for being active and watching this video. I will see you in another video.